So today I am working on my third seaside painting. I've had a good morning, I've walked the dog, I've done all the things that I needed to do, and I'm ready to begin the painting. I like to watch really, I guess, very visually beautiful videos on YouTube that have music and images of all around the world. And so obviously YouTube gets to know me and the algorithms do their thing. And so I was just in the kitchen one day preparing some food, and this beautiful video popped up from Scotland and the Scotland Highlands, and that's what got me started on the Scottish Highlands and Scotland. And then of course I'm right back in my mind and in my heart to a beautiful trip to Scotland. So the painting that I'm doing is from that trip to Scotland a number of years ago, and it was a lovely trip. And so we actually stayed in Fort William. One of our first places we visited was Fort William, which is a gorgeous little town, and across to Mallaig, which is a stunning harbour town, and I took some beautiful photography as well. Today I'm looking forward to the process of this piece. So I've already created the atmosphere in the studio to make me feel relaxed by lighting some candles and having fresh flowers. And I'll be putting on my music soon, putting my hair up as well because it gets in the way. And now it's really just about, I've already decided on the picture that I'm doing. Let me show you where my iPad is, but for the moment, I'll show you what I've got. So this is it here. Yeah, so that's my inspiration for this painting. It was such a serene, beautiful day. It was actually quite cool. We did travel across in August, but yeah, it was actually reasonably cool that day. But it was just such a serene day, and I'm really looking at the reflections on the water as well, and that's going to be probably a big part of this picture. So yeah, time to get painting. So I'm just gonna get set up with all my bits and pieces and get the light set up for recording for my tutorial time, and also just to make sure there's enough light. There might actually be enough light, but I'm not sure, so I just like to make sure I've got plenty of light. I'm gonna pull this guy around because I think it's gonna be better having him over here. Okay, this is gonna work better for me. On the right hand side, just works better. So, yeah, just gonna make sure that a small studio, so I've got to get stuff out of the room sometimes. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, yeah, it's practical to remove things. That's why I generally like to be the only one at home, so I can make a big mess down the hall. And then before hubby or anyone comes home, I clean everything up. They never know. You never know. Not that he cares, he's totally fine, he's so cool. The other thing I like to be aware of is sometimes, you know, cameras aren't always predictable. So if I know that I've got another backup option, I'm good. And I've had that, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I've had that before where I've had to have a backup option. So I like to have one. So in terms of what I'm going to be using with my colors. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get sorted with that. I'm going to start with some blues and white. Let's have a look at that picture. So yeah, so I think I'm going to start with the blues because I really want those blues to be at the the major to be underneath everything. So I'm going to start with that light blue, and I'm going to put it all over the painting. So I don't know if I'll go sky blue. I think I might actually go for a different blue this time. Let's see what this, oh, this is lovely. So this one here is cerulean blue, so I'm definitely going to use that. And I'm going to do some white, titanium white, of course. Wouldn't be a picture without it, would it? Titanium white, here we go. I'm going to start with a Cezanne Royal Langnickel 12. It's a beautiful brush. I think that's going to be perfect. So, here we go. Seinfeld, Elaine's hair was always like, higher, higher. Okay, I think you can see me. I think we're good. So let's get into it. So this is reflections. So yeah, so I'm just going to do the blue here too. It's all going to be blue. Okay, we're back, and I've fixed it up so the light's better. So that's great. So day one, first session is done. I'm happy because I've got like the basic, I guess, feeling of, I'll just put a little bit of here, of this picture. And for me, it's almost just about as much as the color as the feeling and the mood. And I feel like it's starting to come into what I'm hoping for. So I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow. The reason I like to come back to these large pictures, I'm not doing it in the one setting, and I do often paint in one setting, is that I like it to sort of just, I like to think about it. You know, I'm not thinking a lot about it, it's just that I will pass it and have a look at it, come back, and yeah, so that's good for today. Snow's joined me here in the studio. We're just relaxing together. We've had a good painting session, and yeah, we're just having a little rest. So yeah, she's having a rest too, sweet girl. She's such a gorgeous little doggy. Look how beautiful she is. She's a love. So glad she's here with me. Bit of journaling to start my morning, and then I will get into my day. I find it really peaceful and therapeutic. A great way to unpack my mind and reset to start a new day after I've had some time with Snowbeer outside playing a walk. I like to meditate and pray and do a little bit of journaling. Today is an absolutely gorgeous day. I had a really relaxed morning. It's a Friday morning, and I feel like sometimes you just need to have a little time out. I had a really busy day yesterday, my birthday week. My birthday has continued, even though it was late June. So I had a really special day out with some very good friends yesterday. Spent the whole day out, and today I have got the gorgeous sunshine. It has been very cold in Melbourne, but the weather, when the sun comes out, it just makes all the difference. So today I'm going to continue on my painting. I'm really happy with what I've done so far, and yeah, it's just really about progressing it. Probably going to bring in some different hues today. Still thinking in the back of my mind about it. Maybe a little bit of purple, maybe a little bit of towards some, I guess, pinks, but I'm just letting that evolve. With painting, very much for me, it's about feeling and mood, I have a general idea of, I guess, the way I want to approach the work, but I don't let that stop me. I kind of let the painting evolve and become what it wants to. Let's do this. Started a bit later today, so I'm just gonna have my cheese and crackers because I don't want to stop when I'm painting, and I want to make sure that I've eaten something, because if I get hungry, I'm not going to be taking that minute to do what I need to do. If I'm in the flow, I just keep going. So I'm sure you can relate. I think we all can be like this. So I've got my lovely cheese and crackers. I'm going to get into that. Another artist that I am very interested in his work is Cezanne. I've got a great book here. As many of you know, I do love to look at my masterpiece artists. I love to look at artists of old and really learn from them, from their techniques. And he was somewhere between a modern impressionism and modern art, contemporary, and he was really looking at shapes as well as obviously color and that sort of thing. But yeah, they've got some really beautiful works. That one's absolutely stunning, that I was looking at today thinking, yeah, I can really learn from the way that he just really looks at shapes and blocks of color. But there's some really famous, beautiful pieces in here. This is called Cezanne, Aurora Art Publishing, Leningrad, and it's paintings from the Museum of the Soviet Union. And yeah, this is a really beautiful book, and I do like to come and have a look in here. And I really like some of the colors that he's using. Like this one is beautiful with the purples and greens. I want to do a little bit more blocky in this painting, but still keeping it serene. Yeah, I'm definitely inspired by him today. So one of the things with this painting is I really want to do that beautiful reflection. I know that in the water lilies, Monet did beautiful reflective work, and this one you can't even really see the difference between the foreground and from the actual subject matter and the reflection, which I really love. But I really like this one here, which is the banks of the Marne, villa on the bank of a river, and I just love the colors in that. So that's one of my inspirations for today. Keep that open. I'm going to continue with the red. It's just so lovely, and just my hair today, which is nice. Love that sky today. So pretty, I'll show you. Let's have a look. Look at that sky. How amazing is it? Beautiful. Feeling the Enya again today. I feel like it's a good vibe for what I'm painting. So we'll start with Shepherd Moon. Remastered, perfect. Time to get started. I'm going to get into it. So my approach today is just very much to build on the colors that I already have on there. The final layer I will really be looking at doing some of the details, which is the land in the distance for some of the houses. So today I'm just really going to have some fun playing with color. So I have got a new vlogging camera that needed to have a little break, so I've moved on to my Canon, which is fantastic for a longer record. So I think that's going to do me for today. I've made really good progress. I've got the depth of color coming on in here, and I've got the beautiful deep colors coming on through the mountain areas. It's like when you look, if you've ever looked out at a distant mountain range and you see the purple in the distance. It's like this, like purple. It's a song in America, Purple Mountains Majesty. That's what this is really all about. And then I've got the greens coming in. So I've really built on the color. I'm really happy with the sky. I don't actually have a lot to do more with the sky. Next time I'm going to start to refine things a little bit more, and then I'll start to put in the houses in the town. We're good. The sunshine streaming through the window today, so it's just a gorgeous day. Melbourne is definitely bringing the sun. I had a nice morning. I did the usual walk with Snow, did some errands this morning, including getting her some dog food, and did some house cleaning, but also did like my meditation. I did some journaling, I did some prayer and read the Bible and did all the things, I guess, that just put me in a beautiful space and ready to paint. So time to get into it. Let's do this. My final session now of this picture, and I'm ready to paint it. I really do believe that you should let things sort of just brew, because I think that you need to give things time to, I guess, work out if you're happy with it, what you want to do. I'm actually really happy with what I've got here, but today I'm really going to work on putting the town in. So it's about getting the parts of the town. Now, I did originally have, if you've been watching from the start, I did originally have a wider canvas. Unfortunately, that got damaged, so I moved to this canvas. And yeah, so this is actually slimmer. So I won't be able to do quite as much with the town, but I'm going to have some fun with it. And then I'm going to really work on the reflections in the water. And I don't think I've got that much to do today. So yeah, I'm excited about getting it done. Got my music, decided on the Enya again, why not? It's all about Enya at the moment. Okay, we're all good. All right, so I'm going to work on just bringing the horizon down line slightly with some green. So excited about finishing this picture. It's going to be amazing. Some are actually really dark. This one's got like a dark bit at the front. Like that's a boathouse, but I could be wrong. Now this one has a lot of windows. A long liner. And it's called a detailer number 2. So let's do that. Fix that little bit around there. Sometimes you need to fix around the signature. And that's a wrap. Signature is in. So happy with it. The sky really is beyond what I hoped for. Really happy with this picture. that's a wrap on this painting, and it was a good day. I feel like it really flowed today. I was going to do more work on the sky, but I actually decided I thought it was perfect. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, and it created the mood and the vibe that I was hoping for. Didn't have any major technical issues this time, so I was really happy. Anyway, so I hope that you enjoyed it. I have an idea for my next painting series. It is from an overseas trip, and yes, so stay tuned because that's coming soon. Anyway, it's been really fun sharing you behind the scenes, and until next time, bye. So I'm really happy to have finished. I guess now I just have to clean up, but yeah, I got it all done, so it's been a happy time, and yeah, it looks like the sun's about to go down, so that worked out nicely. It's been a wonderful day.